Talk about the way you guys were able to run the ball on them today. Was you warm down?
Yeah, it was kind of, it was kind of like the first game. It came late in the game. Early in the game they shot the gaps and made it hard for us to find the creases that we needed. But we kept running it like we did this game. The creases kind of opened up and found some good creases. In the second half. And once we got the lead, it was more about just playing, forming offense, securing the ball, and getting them to use their timeouts.
Is it anything about, is it a different strategy, or is it just the fact of wearing them down?
A little bit different strategy, but more the fact of just wearing them down. Because when you keep the front seven in there a lot, that eventually they're gonna get beat on some plays where running the ball, consistently, guys getting their blocks, cutting them down, they get tired of that. And eventually the crease will open up, and we had a few out there.
Ahman, talk a little bit about the running game. There's been a lot of talk in the league about not being able to run the ball as well, really across the board. And it seemed like you guys in Hartford, really the game last night, everybody started to run the ball a little better this week.
Yeah, I'll say to reiterate on what Coach said, all the teams are kind of, we're there. There's not much difference in terms of score on the board, and so it's hard to kind of go out there and just trying to run the ball every play. You're trying to, pass the ball, get from behind to win the game. So, with that, now in this game, was in a situation that we had control, we had the lead, so. Basically wear down the clock and wear down the other team's defense.